Hello and welcome back to the Cove with more FTL. Alright, so we are at the end of Sector 1 and we're about to make the jump into Sector 2. So let's dive on in and see just how bad things are going to get. Alright, so it looks like we can choose between either going through the NG controlled space, which we do have one on board, so that's not bad, and it is civilian. So that wouldn't be the worst. Then what else would we get access to? Hostile, nebulas, potentially friendly. Or do we maybe go along... Go for a little bit more danger and then try and find some more civilians? It's an interesting choice. No matter which way we go, we're going to have a total of, a maximum of 4 combats. So, you know what? I think what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and take on a couple more pirates. We have the weapons. We need a little bit of a hull repair, but realistically, I think we'll be all right. Okay, a few years ago, this region was bustling with trade activity. Now it is overrun with bandits and marauders. You should tread lightly here. All right then. Well, let's go ahead and... You know what? Before we jump, we have 107 scrap. Okay, do we see any stores nearby? Not right now. That's a bit of a pity. I kind of want to spend our scrap to upgrade our ship. But if there's a store, that would be really beneficial. So you know what? Well, let's go ahead and check out this distress beacon. There will probably be a fight. And then maybe we make our way over here and see if that unlocks some more things for us to find. Alright, let's go. Alright, you follow the distress beacon to a tiny asteroid belt. You find a small ship struggling to maneuver through the field. Alright, let's hail them. Help, our shields are down. We won't last long. Oh dear. So, we could either try and shield them with ours. We don't have a whole stack of shields, so we could take some damage. Or we don't risk our ship and we leave them to their fate. You know what? Let's try and be the good Samaritans. Let's go ahead and bump. Ooh, and 4 damage to our hull. Maybe not worth it. Okay. Despite your best efforts, the civilian ship breaks apart from the constant barrage. You are barely able to break out of the asteroid field yourself. The ship sustains some damage in the process. Well, that's certainly not ideal. Yeah, let's go ahead and make the next jump. We're going to pray that we find ourselves a... Oh dear, we're in a... Okay. Well, this is not good. We're now in an asteroid belt. This is going to be rather bad. Asteroids are going to hit our shields, do all sorts of bad stuff. Good news is, I think we may be able to take out their weapons fairly quickly, maybe even their shields, so that might help. A pirate ship was lying in wait inside the asteroid field. It immediately moves to attack. Okay, let's turn on fight. Oh, and it has cloaking. Well, that's just fantastic. So I think cloaking gives you, I think it's about a 60% chance to evade. So technically they could get hit with an asteroid. It's just incredibly unlikely. So either way, let's go ahead and we'll fire our ion blast. We'll then go ahead and send... Oh, you know what? They have a beam weapon as well. Yeah, we're going to quickly go ahead and target their weapon systems. We may find ourselves in a little bit more trouble than what I would currently prefer. Yeah. Alright, come on. There we go. We took them out. That beam laser out. That's rather good. Let's keep the shields going down. In fact, what we should be able to do... Yeah, let's go to auto fire and tell them to keep on pummeling the shields. And then... Yeah, let's go ahead and... They've got no weapons. Let's focus on... Maybe just a little bit on their... Yeah, I want to take out their cloaking and then we'll aim the rest at their shields. That should be fairly good. If we can stop them from cloaking, that would be particularly nice. Avoid any sorts of trouble there. As, yeah, if they cloak, yep, they disappear, which is kind of annoying. Alright, so let's see, how did this go? We haven't taken too much damage at this stage. We've done a pretty good job of keeping their weapons out. Oh, and the enemy ship appears to be powering up its FTL, trying to escape. Alright, well then. We have but a single choice. We're going to try and disable this thing from going anywhere. Although I think this next barrage might be a little too much for it. Let's go ahead and we'll aim for its engines, but I think it's just going to be what it is. In fact, we may even just have an asteroid take it out if we are... Oh no, unfortunate, but that seems like that was good enough. Fantastic. So the ship explodes, leaving behind a substantial collection of useful scrap material. Well and truly worth it there. 25 scrap is very nice. Okay, so let's go ahead and check out the jump coordinates. No store in sight. So I think what we're going to do, we're now dealing with people with... Oh wait, we can't upgrade our ship. Oh, that's right, I forgot about that. That's a bit of an annoyance. I was about to say we should go ahead and increase our shield capacity, but I guess we're just going to have to make do with what we've got. So let's go... We'll scout back up again. We'll see if we can gain any insight as to what is here. Actually, you know what? No, let's go there. We already know that there's nothing in particular of use there, but this might show us a store there if that is. So either way, we'll see what we can scout. Okay, you recognize the ship as a well-known slave trader. He hails you and offers you laborers for cheap. Well, that's very cool. Okay, so we can buy a slave and free them to join the crew. That would be a human for 39 scrap. Attack them or ignore them and continue on our way. Alright, well they've only got one shield, which is doable. I'm pretty sure that's a laser and that's a beam. So what I'm thinking we're going to do is, I think we attack them. Yep, how dare they be slavers? That is rather terrible. So let's go ahead and we'll send a few shots to their shields, and then let's go ahead and take out their weapons. There we go. Okay. 2 for shields, 2 for weapons. That should be good enough. Let's see how this fight goes. Alright. There we go. Took a little bit of shield damage, but that's perfectly a-okay. Keep those shields out of commission, and the enemy ship appears to be powering up its FTL. Alright, now I was thinking that maybe we should have gone ahead and tried to have increased our crew, which wouldn't be a bad idea, but I was kind of hoping for an event where maybe they'd try and give us, or basically sweeten the deal instead of us having to pay. But oh well, it is what it is. At least we gain scrap. Okay, the slave ship is destroyed. They won't continue their evil trade, but many lives were lost on that ship. Okay, well, either way, let's go ahead and... Yeah, we're going to go ahead and upgrade our ship. I want some more shields. Shields would be nice. We're going to go with another 2. Maybe we just go with 1 and we buy the power necessary. Okay, we'll try and maintain a little bit of scrap. Yeah, that should be good enough for now. We can go ahead and we now have a second bar of shields. That's going to be particularly nice. So let's go ahead and see what's coming up. Let's go... Let's see if we can jump across here. I don't see... Yeah, potentially we might be able to scout through all this. I think we'll avoid the nebula for now. So let's go... let's go here and see what we can find. Alright, so not much remains of this... Not much remains in this abandoned system. However, scans reveal a nearby mining platform with some salvageable materials. Sweet. Free scrap, free missiles, and drone parts. That's always nice. Let's go ahead and jump. They're making pretty good progress, but I think we've got a good head start, so I think we can probably make our way up and around. So let's go to this next one and see what we can find. Alright, what have we got? The only thing within scanning range is an old abandoned mining structure and a resupply station. They appear to have been picked clean by marauders. Huh, we're really not finding too much except a distress call. Okay, you know what? This is what we're after. Let's see what we can do. A ship without life forms within a nearby dense asteroid field is giving off a distress call. Shall we investigate? It could be dangerous. Okay, you know what? We'll go ahead and search the ship. Maybe it's an autonomous drone. We can happily destroy them if that is the case. We also have 2 shields, so I'm not too concerned about the asteroids. Yeah, let's go ahead and search. And we took 5 damage. Okay, you know what? We need to steer clear. You find what appears to be the pieces of a derelict ship coated with ice or crystals. Before you have a chance to dock, a few asteroids get past your shields and partially damage your engines. We have to pull out. Okay. That is bad for us. Luckily, no one got physically injured. We'll repair the engine as best we can. Yeah, we definitely need to find ourselves a store. So let's pop up here and hopefully we can skate through. Otherwise, this will be a really short run if that's the case, which I'm not too keen on. All right, small research station, putting out a distress signal. There is no response. Do we investigate? We have not had a good chance with distress calls. Is it really going to be that bad? You know what? If they can give us repairs, that's probably nice. It is a station. Alright, as you explore the base, crazed screams are heard. Your team retreats back to your ship with a number of armed scientists in pursuit. One of your team starts to cough and falls in a spasm on the floor. Aw man, drag him back to the ship and prepare for a fight. Okay, as you get back on board, your injured friend rises up and starts to attack you, screaming. Caught off guard, your remaining crew fall back as other scientists fight their way onto the ship. Maxim is now an enemy. Intruders on board. Whoa, 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 whoa. That's uncool. Alright, so you guys are fighting. That's not good. You'll probably win that in a one-on-one. Can we go ahead and... 4 intruders? I think this is the end of the run. We're not going to survive this. Yeah, I think we're kind of toast. Let's quickly race over to the doors. We'll go ahead and bring our NG buddy. No, I think we stay there. Let's go ahead and bring you two together. Actually, you know what? No, let's prepare to fight them in the medbay. That way we can at least get a little bit of extra health as we deal with this. And what I'm thinking we do is we leave this for a second, but we start venting out some atmosphere, and if we can upgrade the doors, we can get them stuck on the other side. There we are. Let's go ahead and start venting this place. Let's also ventilate all of this and all of that. Yeah, I think that should be okay. Alright, let's go ahead and do that. Hull damage. Ooh, they are doing a bad amount of work there, so let's see if we can survive. Yeah, hopefully this is going to be enough. Alright, again, we're trying to survive as best we can. Hopefully the lack of oxygen is going to kill them. We'll open this up, try and vent some of this. We may end up suffocating ourselves, but if it works... And you know what, we're going to hold on to as much oxygen as possible back there, so... Yeah, we'll see what we can do. In fact, you know what, let's close these doors and make sure that if they want to try and run around, they're going to have to pay a heavy price for it. Yeah, alright. Oh, they've made it in. Alright, let's retreat to safety. Or at least as safe as we can be. We're going to have to fight in the only atmosphere that we've got. We've got healing on our side. Alright, we got rid of Mr. Mantis there. Let's go ahead and close these doors. You know what? Let's ventilate. And we're going to run you over here. It's a risky maneuver, but we're going to go for it. And can we shut some of these doors? Yes, we can. Okay. Yeah, alright, let's see if we can lock them in there. Alright, they're already on really low health. That's really good to see. Oh, we need to get some oxygen back, otherwise we're going to absolutely pass out. And that is not ideal, so let's close these doors. Try and save as much of this oxygen as possible. And you know what? Ventilate you. You know what? We'll give you a second there. We should be able to finish up the killing there. Alright, let's race you two over here. We need the oxygen. We can keep them trapped for now. I don't think they'll make it too far. Oh, intruders detected. Oh no. We're gonna... No, 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 no. I think I just cooked us. Oh, I failed. Okay, well, we are in incredibly bad shape. We are not doing well at all. We're gonna close all the doors. That's so bad. I can't believe I just accidentally took out our own fellow. Yeah, I think this is a warning hull damage. Yeah, it's not looking good. All right, hang on a second. We need to open our internal doors. There we are. See if we can get a little bit of more oxygen. Come on, back to the med bay. They're running out of health real quick. Yeah, I think I forgot just how much oxygen really does cause problems. Oh, and we never actually turned the oxygen back on. Well, that is foolish of me. We'll see what we can do. We have 4% oxygen. It is now growing. Well, you know what? I think this may be a doomed run. I really do think that that is the case. That is not good at all. Alright, so here comes the questions. We need someone to be piloting the ship. Or do we? You know what? Maybe we might be able to use the autopilot to our advantage and shuffle somewhere else around. You're really good at engines and shields. You're definitely going to stay there. I think maybe we run him down to the guns. I'm thinking that may be our best bet at survival. Alright, let's check out the... Oh, there's still nobody? Ooh. Yeah, okay. We're going to go ahead and we're going to put a couple of points into our subsystems. I can't believe we lost... Yeah. All of those crew members. That's so unfortunate. Okay, let's go ahead and we're gonna accept that. There we go. We've got a little bit of evasion there. Manned evasion does help it go up a little bit more, which is nice, but we're going to have to go. And yeah, we can't jump, so we'll just have to have you there for now. And then we'll race you to the next section as quickly as possible. Yeah, this might be a very, very short run for us. I did take a few more risky maneuvers than what I would normally do, but well, the worst comes to worst, we'll have to figure it out. We'll do another rerun, but it looks like, of course, they've got a teleporter. This is the last stuff we really want to see, but alright. At first it appears you've arrived in an empty system, but a ship appears from behind a planet and hails you. Haha, I am the dread pirate Tuco. Prepare to die. Well, you know what, I have, yeah. I think we may well and truly have our gooses cooked here. Let's go ahead and fire shots at their shields. We'll try and take out... what do we want? You know what? Maybe two shots up here and then another one over there. Yeah, we'll see how this all goes. And you know what? Evasion's not going to do diddly squat, so let's just go ahead and prepare for borders, because we know this is going to be a rough fight for us. Yep, and they have a rock fellow. Okay, let's go ahead and fight him. If our engines go down, we're going to be toast. Hopefully we can keep things up and running. Let's see, what can we switch around? I don't think that there's much we can do at this point. Yeah, the ship's going to be set to automatic. We're going to quickly get our NG to healing. We're going to try and manage this as best as we can. We're going to leave all of our weapons on auto fire for now. Oh, and he bailed. Hip hip huzzah. All right. Let's scoot back there. Let's get back to shielding. Yeah, we're going to see if that's enough. In fact, come on, we need one extra power. You know what? Let's go ahead and turn off the medbay. There we go. Okay. That is one problem about moving the NG around, is that it can mess with your subsystems energy setup. So either way, I don't think they'll come back and try and board. So let's go ahead and pummel this thing as best we can. Let's go ahead and take out their shields. Their weapons are all gone. Yeah, I think this is still going to be a victory. Just a very dicey one at that. And there we go. It appears to be powering up its FTL, trying to escape. I really don't think that this is going to go too far. We're just going to annihilate what is left. Let's go for a full salvo against their engines and make sure that they do not return. Alright, there we go. Alright, 22 scrap. Well, by some miracle, we're still alive, so that is that is desirable. Certainly a little too aggressive on some of those events there. We've certainly set ourselves up for this failure if it does go this way. But, oh well, it is what it is. Let's go ahead and jump. Oh, and there's a store. Fantastic. This is what we need. We know it's going to be safe. We might actually be able to get this ship up and running again. You detect a hub of activity nearby. A large corporation has set up a trade depot and has a number of well-armed ships patrolling. This appears to be a relatively safe place to get repairs. Okay, so we have a couple of options. We can fix all for 56. Highly tempting, but I think we'll go for maybe not quite a maximum heal. Cloaking would be wonderful, but again, that's really difficult. I love the weapon pre-igniter. Yeah, weapons made immediately available after an FTL jump. That is incredible. A repair arm. Every time you collect scrap, it reduces... Wait a second. Repairs your hull every time you collect scrap, but reduces scrap collected by 15%. That could be rather nice. We have a basic laser we could sell. We're not using you at the moment, so let's go ahead and get rid of him. And then I do like the breach missiles. So you know what? Since we are in such a... but I don't really want to be using that over our lasers at this very second. I kind of want to keep it into our... because when we get to the bigger fights, we're definitely going to want missiles so they can bypass the shields. That would be particularly good. And the fact that they cause fire and have a high chance of breach is also particularly nice as well. They do take a while to charge up though, but if we could combine this with something along the lines of that weapon pre-igniter, that would be phenomenal. And unfortunately, there is no one here who is willing to join our crew. So I think what we're going to have to do is we're going to go ahead and sell another basic laser. We'll keep the breach for now. That takes us to 136. And then... Yeah, again, I'd love some of these systems as well, but they cost more power, and we don't really have the scrap to go right now. So what do we have? Oh, powers the ship's drones. Oh, purchase comes with a free system repair drone. Yeah, that's nice for healing up our ship, but again, that's not something that's only for the subsystems, not the actual hull. So I think what we do here is maybe we go for... I think we pick up the weapon pre-igniter and then spend 18 on fixing. So let's go ahead and spend the 18 and see where that puts us. Okay, you know what? That's not the worst. We still have a third of our health to deal with, and this will give us a phenomenal edge on our weapons. Yeah, I think this is definitely the way to go. We're gonna, although the only other thing is maybe that repair arm. That could also be particularly nice. But that weapon pre-igniter, that is so nice for us to be able to alpha strike. You know what? It's already been a very risky run so far. Let's just go ahead and double down on the danger. Let's go with that weapon pre-igniter. That's what we're doing. So now if we check out our ship, we have an augmentation. There we are, weapon pre-igniter. So that'll be there. We'll keep the breach missiles there since we have nothing to replace it. Hopefully we'll find another thing, but right now we know we're going to need to save it, and that gave us enough for some extra healing. 2 crew members is not exactly where we want to be, but I guess it's what we've got. So let's go ahead and see where we can jump. Do we visit one more location? You know what, before we do, let's make sure that we have our shields at maximum. And then You know what? I guess we don't need the healing right now, so we'll keep that there. Yeah, we also have a spare power from the lack of weapons. Alright, let's go ahead and we'll jump into the nebula. Maybe we can pick up a little bit of extra scrap and make things, I don't know, a little bit better. Alright, so what have we got? You jump into the middle of a plasma storm. Multiple recently incapacitated ships loom in the shadows, briefly illuminated by the lightning. Ooh, okay, so manually search the wreckage for survivors and equipment, avoid the risk and jump away unscathed, or have your pilot carefully explore the debris. Well, you know what? If we have the piloting ability, which I guess we do since that's a blue option, I really want the survivors and equipment, so let's use our pilot skill to see if we can come out ahead. Fantastic, this could be what we needed. Within the ship graveyard, you find one ship that seems relatively untouched. On board, you find an unconscious passenger and take him back to the ship. Once awake, they offer to join your crew in thanks. Well, that is phenomenal. That is exactly what we needed. Let's go ahead and check what's going on here. Sensors will not work, and plasma storm. Okay, that halves our output. That's okay. Let's send our new friend. Where do we wish to put him? I think we'll send him to weapons. That's going to be... Yeah, we need a weapon man. That means we can go ahead and... Oh, actually, you know what? No, you don't already have any skills. In that case, let's send Oni to weapons and you can be our new pilot. Yeah, I think we'll be able to get our piloting skill back, but having someone who's already more advanced on weapons is going to be particularly nice. So I think that's what we'll do. We have 13 scrap. I am very much tempted to jump to the store and see if we can possibly repair our ship just a little bit, but I'm afraid that's going to lead us into a dangerous fight. So I think what we'll do is we'll jump to the gate and we'll see what's on the other side. Alright, so you've arrived at the long-range beacon. When the FTL drive is charged up, you can jump to the next sector. Scanners are showing intelligent life forms on a nearby planet. No match for them can be found in the database. Ooh. Okay, well, you know what? Let's go ahead and investigate. You land a small shuttle in an enormous field, whose only occupants are small, brightly colored, six-legged horse-like animals. Could they be what your scans picked up? Okay, bring some of the creatures on board to sell, or try to communicate peacefully? We'll try and communicate, maybe? I am tempted to sell, though. You know what? Let's go ahead and bring some of the creatures on board to sell. Yeah, you know what? An extra buck or two, that could go a long way. Alright. Wait, the seemingly docile creatures quickly turn violent when you show your hostile intentions? They stampede with terrifying force, trampling one of your crew before you have time to react. You fight your way back to the ship and prepare to jump. And just like that, we find ourselves in such a horrid position yet again. Well, I don't know about you, but I feel like we may not be making it very far in this run. But you know what? We'll call it there for today. We'll jump into the next sector tomorrow, and we'll see what we can salvage of this run. So if you do want to see more, be sure to hit that subscribe button. It is the best way to catch all future content, and I'll see you next time. So until then, thank you for tuning into the Leviathan Cove. This is the Leviathan, signing out.